no easy way to put this, but it looks like you're suffering from what we call diminished refund disorder.
Diminished refund disorder? Is that...
Get that
All right, here we go. TK Kirkland, welcome back to Vlad TV.
What's up, Vlad?
What's up, man?
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
It's been a minute, but we've been hanging out, talking. I went to your show.
Shiesty.
In Virginia, ladies and gentlemen.
Virginia.
That's right. That's
We the
right.
ones
We the ones coming together. It was nice.
hanging out backstage with everybody,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Great time. Great
You're
time.
a good friend, good businessman. All the above.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, we cannot start this conversation off without talking about the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane robbery.
Interesting.
Okay. So here's the overall story. Pooh Shiesty signed a Gucci Mane. I think back like 2021.
I need to hear the full
Okay.
story.
Started to take off as an artist. Got caught up with some sort of shooting incident or something like that. Got 5 years in the feds. Came out after doing 3 years. Dropped the first day out. Freestyle.
That
Song
was
blew
crazy.
up.
First day out.
Became huge. Money coming in. But apparently he was upset over the deal that he had signed with Gucci.
Okay.
So, and I went through the transcripts and everything else like this, right? So he contacted
Wait,
Gucci and said, "Hey, can you meet me in the studio in Dallas? Because he's still on house arrest, right? So we can work on some music and talk about this contract." Gucci came down, brought two off-duty security officers, off-duty police officers at security with him. Went to the studio. One of the off-duty cops was in the car downstairs. The other one went up with him, but stood in the lobby, stood in the hallway outside the actual studio. Pooh Shiesty, his dad, this other artist named Big 30, and six other guys showed up to the studio.
Wow.
They got there, they had some drinks, whatever else. So then Pooh Shiesty asked Gucci to go into the sound booth along with his dad and Big 30.
Okay.
They asked Gucci to give him a release. When Gucci said no, they pulled out a gun and put it to his head. Made him sign the release with a gun to his head, and then filmed him signing it. At that point, I forgot, Gucci actually came with this white cameraman named Matt and his other friend. The cameraman saw something was happening crazy in there, so he texted security to come inside. But at that point, they had blocked the door, and as Gucci was getting robbed, Pooh Shiesty's people started robbing Gucci's people.
Okay.
They took his watch, they
Nice.
took the 1017 chain, a bag full of money, and everything else like that. And then, when the cop tried to get in and see that he was outgunned, he let it go. Pooh Shiesty pointed a gun at everyone and said, "Leave." And then they left, and then everyone got arrested. Gucci Mane apparently gave statements, as well as the other victims.
Okay.
And that was a big deal, because I have a video from Gucci from 20 years ago saying he'd rather die than snitch.
Yes.
In any situation that you can see yourself that you would talk to the police about a situation.
Well, we folks gonna do that. For real, this used to love zone 6. Niggas I fuck with.
They gonna always pull up what you said years back.
That's down 5 cents. Like, if I gotta go, I'm gonna go. I done went for I don't wish snitch on nigga the same amount. Nobody like, not even my own. I die.
And he's been saying that this whole time. I'm not a snitch. I go to prison before snitching. You gotta kill me, before I snitch. And as soon as the situation, because here's the interesting part about the situation, right? Is that if Gucci says, no, nothing happened, we just had a conversation, I signed a release, then that release is valid. But if he said that it was signed under duress, then it gets ripped up. Because after the situation, Gucci dropped a diss song talking about all this, saying he signed it under duress.
Wow. This is crazy.
This is the situation.
So here's my take. For the people that's been following me for years, I want you to see a man that has evolved in life. I told you something about 8-9 years ago with Jeezy and Gucci, and you asked me, do you ever think they'll make peace. And I said, they will make peace one day. I said, because they had evolved, they became men. 6 months later, bam, they had a concert, they shook hands. I was there, so the whole thing. And you played it, I think, a week later and said, yo, TK was right. Let me explain to you about this now. When Gucci Mane said that years ago, he was still, I'm just gonna say in my words, a child, still thinking like a child.
Okay.
In the streets, it's this, we get caught up in this illusion about snitching, we get caught up in all this BS. And I tell people in my show from time to time that snitching is the #1 salary for informants in the country. If you Google it, the salary for informants is insane. When you watch these documentaries on Netflix, they'll tell you that they cannot crack most of their cases without informants, without snitches.
See? That's how most or majority of all the cases get solved. Informants. That's what they need. That's kind of like the main job, is to see who can you who can you turn into an informant? Who can you have be your rat, if that makes sense? That's how majority of it, because how else would certain cases get solved? You need people to solve the case. You can only do so much piecing yourself. You need people to crack the case, or at least a person.
Gucci Mane owns a record label. He has a wife. He has kids. You can't risk your life and lose all that. When you live a good life, you see how we live. Drive nice cars, we travel the world. You have to do the right thing in life. Like, forget what people might say, oh, you snitching, whatever. So people rather see you dead or in prison to say, that's a real nigga.
He's a real one.
You're a real one. It's not like that, man. And I want the young kids and artists to say, stop saying he's a snitch. He got robbed. He's a man now. He has a family. Everybody, you gotta start doing the right thing. I said this over and over again. No matter how tough you are, they got a place for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, listen. Pooh Shiesty sat in prison for 3 years.
Yes.
And thought about how he was going to get out of his Gucci Mane contract. And the best solution he found was kidnapping. That was the best he can come up with.
Now
he couldn't come up with anything better than I'm going to kidnap him and put a gun to his head.
Now he might get life.
He might get, maybe not life, because nobody got shot. Nobody got hurt. I mean, one of the guys, I think Matt, the cameraman, got choked up a little bit. He has a few little bruises around his neck, but that's very minor.
But let me tell you why he might get life.
Why is that?
He just got out of jail. He was still on parole or probation.
Yes.
So he's going to get that time.
Yeah, he'll get that back.
Then because...
But that's only like 2 years, though.
Yeah, he's going to get that. But then they're going to violate him. They're going to violate him, but then stack on all these other charges.
Yeah,
that wasn't worth it. He going to get 15 to 20.
One lawyer says 30.
That's life.
Because, multiple felonies at this point, and this is just very
And he
blatant.
26.
And what's crazy,
He 26. 30 years? That's 3, 4. Ooh, your life gone. Your life is gone. He went to jail at 21, 22, or 20. Boom, came out 26. Your 20s is gone. That's gone from you. You have your 30s to look forward to. Took that. And now you're gonna be 50 when you get out. And nobody gonna be checking for no Pooh Shiesty. You 50 now. The game gonna move on. People move on. It's over. That's how it is.
He wasn't home with
Man, listen. 100 days ago, he put out the first day out freestyle. 100 days later, he's writing his first day in freestyle.
That is insane. Everybody, I know y'all want to be tough. I know you want to be tough. I'm 66, man.
That's what's up.
I'm 66. What I'm saying is, this is a beautiful life if you make good choices.
Oh yeah. And it gets better year after year.
It gets better. And what I posted the other day, I said, if your life is not getting better as you get older, you're fucking up. And that's a fact. It's sad, but I saw it. I looked at it a couple times, and I said, how the fuck can somebody be that damn stupid? You just got home. When you come home, you just want to have sex, stay the fuck out the way, and mind your business.
He called his probation officer 10 minutes before the actual situation happened. The probation officer told him, you're not on rec time, go back home. He goes, okay, on my way. But hold on, first I gotta do something.
Damn.
I gotta rob Gucci, man. Yeah, man, listen, we have lived long enough to see Gucci getting robbed by the young rappers.
Yeah.
This is sad. And knowing what kind of man Gucci used to be.
Oh, let me tell you, Brandon Gucci would have dealt with this the same kind of way.
Sure would.
Brandon Gucci would have.
That's hilarious. Brandon Gucci. I'm gonna say that on stage, man. That's
Brandon Gucci.
Yo, he would have destroyed. It would have never happened.
Yeah. Oh, he would have came in 30 deep.
He'd have came in 30 deep.
They would have looked outside the lobby and said, never mind.
Right,
We'll
sure would
kindly
have.
ask him if he wants to sign it. If he says no, they will gladly say, no problem, Mr. Maine. We will head out this way.
I don't know what Gucci didn't want. I'm quite sure it was a horrible deal because most of those guys signed horrible deals.
Well, okay, so listen. Let's talk about these horrible deals.
Yes.
How many artists has Gucci Mane signed over the years?
I'm not sure.
Let's chat GPT.
Okay.
How many artists has Gucci Mane signed? Okay. Gucci Mane has signed as many as 35 artists.
Damn.
Out of those 35, only a couple of them have actually made money.
Okay.
That's not because Gucci's a bad A&R. That's just how it works in the music business when it comes to breaking a brand new artist that nobody has ever heard of.
Absolutely.
95% of the time, you will lose 100% of the money that you put into that artist.
Absolutely.
That artist will not pay you back.
I agree.
That is all on you. It is 100% loss.
Right.
So, these deals have to be structured in a certain type of way where you'll get what the artist might seem is unfair, but you're going to get a bigger piece of a new artist that they actually blow because you're making up for all the losses you've done with all the other artists. So yes, the artist that blows says, oh, I'm in a horrible deal, it's so unfair. They're not thinking about the big picture of what's happening.
Okay, that's smart.
That's what it is, but here's the thing. This deal's not forever. He doesn't have you in a 100-album deal.
Right.
All right, he has you in a 5-album deal. Get the studio, drop those 5 albums. A couple years later, you'll be done. Then you'll go sign a big, huge deal with Universal or whatever else. If you're a hot artist, that's just how it is. The alternative is not pulling out a gun to the CEO's head and say, sign this.
There isn't. Not when choices again. This is. Every year somebody proves me that they're dumber than the last person that got locked up.
He was dumb. Watch this.
Right, exactly. Because it gets worse every year. Like nobody has no goddamn common sense.
I mean, if you look at all the rappers that have crashed out, I mean, he's up there. Like the ones that are in jail right
now?
He's
up there.
He's up there.
I'm thinking now he's really number one.
Well, let's see what happens to Lil Durk. Because if he gets convicted for murder for hire, then he's
but Lil Durk didn't get out of jail.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
to go right back in.
Yeah, and right back in. He wasn't even home enough to enjoy
100 days.
That's nothing.
Not even 4 months.
That's nothing.
Not even 4 months.
And you know people saying when he went back in there, yo, you fucking back?
What are you doing back here?
You back?
Not only are you back, but you're not coming home.
You're not coming home.
Anytime soon.
No bail.
Not for armed kidnapping.
No bail.
Armed kidnapping. And here's the best part. The guys, his crew, Pooh Shiesty's crew that robbed the cameraman and everyone else, they start posting the actual items on social media.
I saw that.
They start showing the same watch, the same chain, the money.
All of them done. To the gentleman, if you ever get a shot to come back on the streets, I wish you the best. But in jail, every criminal that's already locked up is gonna look at them and say, y'all got to be the dumbest motherfuckers we've ever seen coming in this jail.
Yeah, man, I just don't get it. Cause
I don't get it either. It's crazy. It's crazy.